Good morning, guys. So to follow on from yesterday's video, this is Acron Waterfront Resort. Okay, and remember we came from up there, and I said Acron would be on your right. And there's another one here, Beach Box Hotel. Looks pretty crap inside, to be honest. I've been in there. Sorry, I don't mean to give it a bad review. Haven't been in there and done anything in there. I just went in there and it just didn't look very nice. It was a bit grimy. Anyway, so yeah, here's walking to the end of this little road. Now where that bus has just gone, that leads down to Arpora, and then you go round further north to Anjuna, which is the next beach. But today I'm going to show you what happens when you go over the bridge, over this creek. So you come to the end and you turn right, and my water bottle thing's really doing my head in. And we go over the creek. I'm not walking on there at the moment. Oh, you can't, look, they've got tape because they were building it. So these are the views you get. It's nice. The creek is lovely. Now what I'm going to show you is, if you want to go down to Baga beach, the manic one, the really busy one, you know, the very touristy one with all the sun beds and the thousands of umbrellas, you can do it two ways from here. Carry on straight where that traffic's coming from, and eventually you will turn right, your first right, and you follow that road down, or this is the quicker way, and you come to these steps and you follow the path round the side of the creek. And I go to have dinner for breakfast in a restaurant, which is, you know, just a local restaurant, and I'll show you it. It's usually I usually spend about 70 rupees, which is £1 on breakfast, and that is a samosa, one of those potato ball things, don't know what they're called, their official name, but they're really nice, and bhaji, one bread, maybe a chai, maybe some water. But yeah, so I'll show you that when I get there. And then if you went the other way, so you just follow this one round here, if you went the other way, oh look at this, I do fancy a boat ride. I don't want to go out, I want one to myself. I don't want to go out with loads and loads of other people in those seats. I just want one boat to myself. Yeah, so you just carry on down here basically. But while I walk, I'm going to chat to you. God, no, I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, so if you do decide to go the long way round, which is a nice walk in the morning, there's loads of other little restaurants down there. They're not cheapy like the local one I'm going to, but they're not they're kind of local-ish. And they will also be cheap. And there's a place that sells fruit and veg, you know, there's a fruit and veg seller, and a couple of little shops. So it's a nice walk if you want to get some little bits and pieces. It's not major supermarkets or anything, I'm talking tiny little shops, sell some biscuits and bread or something. Yeah, so I might walk that way back actually so you can see for yourself. And then yeah, we just walk around here. Look at all this rubbish. It's just like everywhere, isn't it? India and rubbish, Goa and rubbish. And to be honest with you, I have noticed something, and this isn't any offence to any Indians. I love Indians. That's why I love India. That's why I called my daughter India, and that's why I have an Om tattoo all over me, on my wrist, and my Ganesh tattoo on my arm. But I don't like the way they leave rubbish everywhere. And Goa it was never clean, but it was not as dirty as it is now. And lots and lots of people come from outside Goa, and they come to Baga, and my God, they ruin the beaches. And those lovely cliffs I showed you in the other video, the rubbish was just like within 2 weeks, those cliffs became, those beautiful rocks became just strewn with rubbish, bags, flip-flops, bottles, cans, cigarette packets, everything that everybody, they went up there to enjoy it, and they just leave their stuff. They have no concept, absolutely no concept of taking anything back with them and burning it themselves or putting it in a bin in their hotel that's provided or whatever. No, they just leave it everywhere. But anyway, yes, I digress. So here we are, we've walked, there's the Acron Hotel, look guys, on the other side. So there's the Acron Hotel there with the infinity pool reaching the edge. Where that green net is. Oh my god, I didn't see that green net before. I can only presume it's so that if somebody falls over the edge of the infinity pool, they're going to fall in the net. How funny. But yeah, so oh look, some lovely big eagles. Yeah, so. Or maybe that was a crow. No, it is. It's a beautiful eagle. God, its wingspan is huge. So yes, so carry on down here, and just right here is a turning to the left. That's all where I walked yesterday, where I showed you going down to the end there. Remember in that video? Right, so I'll put a link to it. So yeah, so you turn left, you come out on this road, and then you turn right basically, and that leads you down to the temple, the bus stand, Baga Beach. But there's a bus going past now. There's toilets, amenities, wash areas, all sorts of things like that. Wow, he was really close. Don't mind me, love. They don't give a monkey's arsehole, do they? They'll just run you right down on the spot. Okay, so that's how, if we had gone the long way round, this is what we would be seeing. This is where we would have come from. So you can see it says bikes to rent, there's restaurants, there's a couple of little shops up that way. So you go up that way and you turn left, and you basically go round in a circle and come back to where we are now. But look, over here, so there's a car park for the beach, and there's a bus stand down here somewhere. There's a tourist information centre, the baths, the changing rooms, toilets, amenities, cloakrooms. But I go to yeah, this little restaurant around here, so I'll just keep walking and show you as we go. That apparently there's a wax museum here. 9D cinema and bumper cars in Arpora. 9D cinema. If anybody knows what a 9D cinema is, can they tell me in the comments section, please? Because I have absolutely no idea. Right, so this is this food hall. There's a temple behind it as well. Right, so this is this awesome little food hall, and at lunchtime it gets really busy. Lots of the areas open. But this is where I go for my brekkie. In here, and they've got that nice, is it a banyan tree or something? Oh, okay, I'm going to go now because I've got to order my food. But look, you can see that there's a tourist information centre and everything, and the beach is just there, through there. Busy, crowded. Yeah, I think I've made that point. But look, it's a nice tree, and I always go over here. I like these guys over here. So I'm going to go now, and then I'll show you my breakfast. Just watching this guy. I'm videoing him, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that was that. That breakfast came to 85 rupees, which is about 85p. I think it's because it's like literally 100 rupees to the pound. Like very, very close. So yeah, it cost about 80, 90p English pence for a bhaji, bread, samosa, and that potato thing I was saying about. Now I definitely can't video inside the temple, but there's a beach through there. There's some more shops. No, thank you. But this is the temple. It's lovely, isn't it? It's very nice. I'm gonna pop in there in a little while. I will just show you around here, because this is where yesterday I was walking over the cliffs, and there's a church. So we've got the temple there, and then we've got the church there, and this is the very the very north tip of Baga beach. This here, and this is the sunset restaurant that was in the previous video, just over the creek over there. There, right there. And then we walked over there, didn't we? Do you remember? We walked over, if you watched the last video, we walked past that Baga beach sign and past up the cliffs, round the other side to Cliffs Beach Shack. Yeah, so that's, I've showed you all the way around now, from there all the way to here. So I'm going to go in the temple now, guys, and have some little rest time and a little meditation. Shiva, it's the Shiva temple, by the way. And what's this one? Aquamarine Bistro and Bar. I've never really been in anywhere around here because I don't like that beach. The only time I walked on that beach was one morning when I went to yoga, which is at the very, very far end, and some lovely guy's house at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so that's when I went there. Yeah, and that's the only time I walked on that beach. But anyway, I'm going, so that is Baga. Well, the tip end of Baga Beach. Baga Town is a different story. I'll show you that another time if I go back in there. Okay, bye guys, bye. Guys, this is the good thing about roaming around, is, you know, I just showed you how to get here, but we went down that track and then we turned left and we were led out into the road, and I showed you all that just now. And there's the food court. Well, I've just seen somebody coming this way, which I can only presume leads to that same track. Well, of course it would. So this is cool. Just discovered a new little way, and you've discovered it with me at the same time. Oh, there's another pay toilet as well, in case anyone's interested. So yeah, so you can come down the side of that food court and it will lead you to here, to the same place. And I would imagine that in the next minute or so we're going to catch up with the place where we turned to that main road. There you go, that's where we went instead. That's good to know. So I've just discovered a new little way. Yeah, this is it. Right, take care guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.